In this contrast, in 1800 century, one scientist called John Dalton. It is also said to be Sir John Dalton. Okay, John Dalton. So Dalton gave a theory which we known as a Dalton's atomic theory. You know who is Dalton? Dalton is generally said to be, he is an English chemist. He is generally a physicist. He also work on the meteorological. He also work on the stars. He also gave his theory on the color blindness. When he is doing his work on the color blindness, at that same time, the John Dalton, he gave the idea of the concept. He gave the concept of the atom. He gave us the idea of the atom. So, according to Dalton, the atom, he said, matter is consist of very small indivisible particle. What he said, that matter is consist of indivisible particle, in and divisible, which we cannot divide. That is why he named that term as atoms. Atom, the word we derived from a Greek word which means indivisible. Okay, the term atom we derived from a Greek word which means indivisible, in and divisible, which we cannot divide. Okay, so in 1808 Dalton gave his theory, which we commonly or which we known as Dalton's atomic theory, which is regarded as very fundamental. Okay, why it is regarded fundamental? Because Dalton was the first who gave some postulates, some ideas about the atom. It doesn't matter whether they all are correct or wrong, because afterwards many researches were developed and many of his postulates are wrong. But we have to learn Dalton's atomic theory. Okay, so what are the main postulates of Dalton's atomic theory? Okay, Dalton's atomic theory. So the very first postulate, according to John Dalton, the atom is consist of the small particles which are indivisible and indestructible. Right? Indivisible and indestructible. It means what, beta? It means which we cannot divide into further simpler form, and which we cannot destruct, right? And you can also say that it is said to be the composition of matter. Means what we can say, that elements are made up of very small particles of matter, and these small particles he named as the atom. And this word is derived from a Greek word atoms, which mean indivisible, which we cannot divide. Okay, then what he said, so you got the first point, it is indivisible and indestructible. Second one, matter is composed of small particles. Which he named as atoms. Then what he said, atoms of similar element are similar in all respect. Whenever I am using the word, they are similar in all respect. What does it mean? It means their properties are similar. For example, if I am having two atoms of oxygen. So according to Dalton, these two oxygen atoms, they are having the same properties. Their weight, their density, their volume, the physical as well as the chemical properties, all are same. Clear? So atoms of same element are similar in all respect. Whether the atoms of different element, suppose if I consider oxygen and fluorine, so these are two different elements. So according to Dalton, the atoms of different element are different in all the respect. Means they are having different properties. They possess different properties. Okay. Then according to Dalton, only the whole number of atoms can take part in a chemical reaction. Only whole number of atom means whenever we are writing any chemical reaction, whenever any chemical reaction is there, so always we are writing like O2, H2 or 3O2, 5O2. We cannot write it in the fractions like 3/2 2 by 3. Okay, so only whole number of atoms can take part in a chemical reaction. Then he also said atoms always combine with each other in a simple whole number ratio. What the next point? That atoms always combine in a simple whole number ratio. Okay. The atom always combine means according to him the atoms cannot combine and form a large molecule. Clear? So these are some points which are very important. Many times the Dalton's atomic theory is asked. So once again I repeat the points. Okay. The first point is that composition of matter. According to Dalton, elements are made up of very small particles of matter that to be named as an atoms. Atoms are said to be indivisible, which we cannot divide. They are indestructible, which means which we cannot destruct. The atoms of similar element are similar in all the respect, while the atoms of different element are different in all the respect. Atom always combine in a small whole number ratio, right? Clear? And they always take part in a chemical reaction in a whole number only. Clear? But now the question arises, what Dalton said, is it all the points are correct? Can we say that Dalton's atomic theory is correct? No, there are some contradictions. So what are the contradictions of Dalton's atomic theory? That we will learn now.